This channel doesn't get many viewers, so if you're watching this, you've probably been watching since the beginning, and you probably remember me saying this. So I don't think it's any secret that there's a lot of hardcore Ironman content on YouTube, most of it's progress videos, but I didn't want to beat a dead horse, so I came up with this idea, and then I went on to beat a dead horse for 2 episodes. So what we're going to do this episode is we're going to turn it up a little bit of a notch, and we're going to try to make it a little bit more interesting. Tonight's Helm to Helm double feature includes such wonderments as Rune Armor, Decent Stats, Overhead Press. Can our hero use these tools at his disposal to dispatch of the mighty Elvarg? We'll soon find out, but first, another adventure awaits him. So it didn't take me long into this account to realize that clue scrolls are my least favorite activity to participate in without the wiki. So of course that's our next challenge, but before we do that, I think a name change is in order. I wanted my new name to be an homage to one of the classiest people on YouTube.
It dropped my input! Are you kidding me?
So the first problem I ran into was actually getting a medium clue, so I decided to go on a Falador Guard Massacre. It only took 45 minutes, it wasn't that bad. So I finally got the clue, and in here I saw flex. So I was thinking maybe that guy who's lifting dumbbells, but he turned out to be no help at all. So it turned out to be the Flax Keeper, and I try not to back down from a math challenge, so I did all the math in the chat. Next we gotta go see Hazelmere. He also had a math challenge for us, but I backed down from this one. So I just opened up the calculator. A coordinates clue scroll. So for this one, I met up with this nice guy in Varrock East Bank, and I asked him if he would help me, and he was happy to. I told him it was a coordinates clue scroll. I don't know if, maybe he got bad information, but he told me it was above the dig site. And I thanked him too. It was a nice interaction I had. There's such nice people on this game. So I dug around the dig site for longer than I'd care to admit, before I gave up, and I asked someone else.
Is there a compass or something in the game where I can figure out a coordinate? Clue scroll. LMAO, yes there is, but no one uses it anymore. I need them right now, I can't use Google. Oh dear, are you in China? Are you okay, XD?
So he told me north of Draenor Manor, and I dug around for a while. I dug longer than I needed to, because I found the casket, and I didn't even realize it. And that kind of sums it up, and not much interesting happened with the clue scroll. I'd say it was fun, but it wasn't. So let's move on to more fun things, now that the challenge is done. Before we get into the next part of this video, I just wanted to talk about something. Caleb and I were talking about what content we would be willing to do late game. We're talking Song of the Elves, Dragon Slayer 2, Dream Mentor, quests like that. And some of those quests are pretty easy with the wiki, but without the wiki, they could be pretty daunting, especially if you don't remember the save spots. So what we kind of figured out was we were going to do an unlocking system. So there's 2 unlocks that we're going to accomplish, hopefully without dying, throughout the series. The first one is Fight Caves. When you get the Fire Cave, you unlock use of the wiki. The second one is Runelight plugins. So to get Runelight plugins, we're going to have to complete the Inferno. Obviously, it's kind of pointless to have the plugins after the Inferno, but that's part of the fun of the challenge, right? So let's get into it. Dragon Slayer. So I brought my cash stack with me when I started the quest. I figured it would be a smart move to pick up some rune armor. Shed that adamant. Went to Lumbridge to pick up our anti-dragon shield. Withdrew our runes. A lot of swordfish. Too many swordfish. Ran over to Port Sarum. Killed the goblin for his map piece. Went into Melzar's maze, and I gotta tell you, this is where I don't want to say I rekindled my love of RuneScape, but this made me realize how much fun it was going to be without a wiki, because figuring out where to go, really using your head. I haven't used my head in this game in a long time, at least for this low level of content. Learning from your mistakes, looking at the layout of the it's not a castle, the maze where the ladders are, and figuring out which way to go. It's kind of stupid, but it was fulfilling in this weird way. I gotta tell you, if you use quest guides, I always have too, but you're almost doing yourself a disservice. It's really fulfilling to figure out the quests in this dumb game from 13 years ago. But anyway, we killed the demon, we got the map piece from the chest, brought all this shit to this door and got the last map piece. Went to the captain, gave him the map, fixed the boat, sailed the boat, and now we're on Elvarg's Island. Or whatever it is. Fucking... We're at the place you fight Elvarg. Oh, we got another guy here coming to slay the dragon. Good luck in there, bud. You know, I'm not really nervous because I've done this pretty recently, actually. I'm not even really nervous about what my stats are. Let's get in here. Off to a great start. Oh, that's an 8. Oh, that's another 8. Yeah, this went a lot faster than I thought it would. I barely used any swordfish.
Finish him.
GG.
Fatality.
And I forgot to bring a teleport, so that's great. I guess I'm walking back. Red spiders aren't poisonous, are they? Hell, we can't afford a rune plate body, but finish the quest. So, we'll be back. We'll be back after some agility pyramid. It's your turn to fight Elvarg now, Caleb. Thanks for watching this one. Sorry it's a little bit later than I wanted. The holidays and I'm moving soon and that kind of thing. But thanks for sticking with us. If you're still watching, if not, well, you wouldn't be hearing this anyway. So, Caleb's is coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. And that's all I got for you. So thanks again.